everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are reacting to Marble Hornets again. We are on part 4 of our reaction to it. We are now on entry 51. We're going to try and get to entry 60, maybe a little further. We usually do like an hour and 30-minute long videos for this. But now these entries are going to be a little bit longer. So getting to entry 60, the video might be a little bit longer. And if getting to entry 60, if the video isn't that long, we might go a little bit longer. Or we might get a little further. Let's just hop into entry number 51. Entry number 51. After spending a few days changing my current location, I found the tape labeled 56 through 52-42. Sorry, -42. I'm sorry. I'm a little dyslexic. I read 52. It contains footage from back when Alex was shooting Marble Hornets. Some good old B-roll.
Yeah, I'm just getting some B-roll.
like I said, he's getting B-roll.
We came out here yesterday and he wasn't feeling too good, so he just stayed home today.
Oh, that's nice.
Alright, what I'm going to do for this is I'm just going to set up right here, okay, so you can't see my shadow, and I'm going to have you walk along the frame, starting where you are.
Alright, we ready?
Yeah, just walk along. If you want to walk on the rail, that's fine. Just reflective. And just keep on going. I'll tell you when you're out of the frame again.
Okay. Cool. Are we allowed to talk now or just be silent?
Yeah, I'm just going to put music over it. Alright, that's good. Come on back.
Alright.
So zoomed in. Good old Brian. Ah, the sun is bright. My eyes, turn it down. Yeah, my voice is a little gone. If you hear me sniffling, I'm sorry. I can't help it.
I'm just gonna stare off in the distance like I don't care.
Me.
So,
Me
what
every
is
day.
this place?
I think it was like an old doctor's office or something. When Seth and I were out here yesterday, we found it and I thought it looked cool, so I figured we could come here and get some shots.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's got the whole burned out building feel to it.
So, like, what are we gonna be shooting in this part?
I figured I would just get some B-roll. We can just say that it's like Brian's old elementary school or something like that that burned down. So,
okay.
Another little reflective spot.
You sure we're not gonna get in trouble for like being here?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a burned out building. Who cares?
We might need
Well,
to leave after we get the shot done.
These days you would, but back in the day you wouldn't, I guess.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. Am I supposed to be silent?
You were.
My bad.
Never.
I feel like this whole film is walking.
Okay.
Alright, we good? What is this part supposed to mean?
You can just hear Alex's sigh as he's just frustrated with Brian talking during every shot. So much asbestos and stuff. It really should be in there.
So awesome at this.
Ooh, operator.
All right. What I want you to do is just come up and lean against this door.
Okay. Like that?
Yep. And just kind of lean your head up against it and keep your head down. I'm going to do a few shots of this.
Okay.
Zoom
You want
down.
hands in the pockets?
Yeah, keep the hands in the pocket.
Okay.
Just... All right, I'm rolling.
It's all that asbestos. All that asbestos. You shouldn't be breathing that in.
Good take.
It's either the asbestos or the
All right,
operator.
I'm shooting.
Okay. Are you sure we should be here?
It's fine, Brian.
I was just wondering. I don't want someone to like walk in and like us getting like arrested or something.
Well, the sooner we get this done, the sooner we can leave.
Okay.
So, just bear with me.
Oh, there he is, our boy. Oh, he got close there.
Alex! Alex, where are you? Alex! 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 Where are you? Alex! Tim? Tim! Alex! Seriously, come on!
Tim, what is he doing there? Oh, operator. I wonder how they got the operator, like, in there. If that was, like, some sort of prop that they had, or if it was, like, something they edited in, or if they had, like, a guy in a suit or something, just with, like, arm extensions or something. But, like, what? Who's dragging some bodies there? So, as usual, the tape has no date on it, so I don't know when this took place during the production. Did Alex lead everyone to a place like this and leave them there like he did with Brian and possibly Tim?
Seth, he's gone. I don't remember what happened.
If that's the case,
We
was
were the only
Alex
two
lying in
left.
the footage at the end of entry number 22,
Yeah,
or
but-
does he really not remember?
Brian is gone. Tim, and Jay, and Sarah. Everyone is gone.
Entry number 52.
Here at Rosswood Park again. Alex again. Last night, I watched the tape that I took from his apartment, and it is abundantly clear that I should not be trusting him at all right now. I don't know what exactly happened to Brian. You probably don't want to know exactly what happened to Brian. All I do know, or at least what I think I know, is that Alex knew something was going to happen when he brought him there. He didn't care about shooting Marble Hornets. For all I know, he wanted Brian out of the way. Jessica's on her way to meet Alex and I here. She knew whatever it is Alex has to show us has something to do with Amy, so I guess she thinks following a stranger into the woods is a good idea.
That never sounds like a good idea.
One to judge, because following Alex into the woods is a terrible idea, period.
Following anyone in the
But I
woods
mean,
is a
like,
terrible
I don't
idea.
know,
Whether or not they said they have cats or tacos or
Might be
candy.
nothing. He might actually show us something. But if he does try anything, I'm gonna make sure that Jessica gets out. Whatever it is that I have to do to make sure of that, I don't care. So I guess that's my confession or whatever about what happened, if anything does happen to me.
Follow me. It's this way.
How far in is it?
How much further is it?
Right up here. Not much longer.
Alex, why don't you just tell us where we're going? You're not doing a very good job of putting either of us at ease.
Look, it's a little difficult to put into words. You're just gonna have to see it for yourself. Go.
Hold on. There's a distance between us and him.
I think I hear footsteps or something behind us. I think someone's following us.
Let's keep walking.
There's no way he did not hear you guys just whispering to yourselves.
It's in here.
Stay behind me.
It's over there.
What is it we're looking for?
You wanted your answers. It's over there. I don't want to see it again.
Alex, just tell us what it
You
is.
stole that tape from me. The one with Brian on it, and I know you've been following me too.
What?
I've had plenty of chances to do this.
So you're going to kill us?
I didn't want to get Jessica involved. That's why I told her that I found Amy. That's your fault.
Alex, please!
When I gave
Don't
her
do
the
this,
tape, I
Alex.
told you never to mention it again. I know that implied not sharing with the world.
I didn't know.
I never
didn't
should
know
have
this
given you
would
the
happen.
tapes in the first place. I should have burned them when I had...
Go.
Oh, things just got real.
Where are we going? What do we do now?
Go back to your place, pack something, pack lightly, and meet me at the hotel over on about an hour. We need to go somewhere where he's not going to think to look for us, and we'll figure out what to do from there, I guess, okay?
Ooh, theft.
You got everything you need?
Yeah.
I think we should just stay in our hotel rooms for the rest of the day, and then we'll figure out where we're going tomorrow.
Okay.
Before you check in, these right here, these are all the tapes that I've been shooting on my camera. All of my interactions with Alex and everything are on all of these tapes. This one right here is really important. It's the one I took out of Alex's apartment that he didn't want me to see. And one more thing, there's this hard drive that I just took from him. I don't know what's on it, but I'm also pretty sure it's important. So I'm going to take all of the stuff, just in case anything happens. I'm going to put it in the safe that's in my room. So I need a 4-digit combination that both of us can remember, just in case you need to get in it for any reason.
Just use 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, that's too easy. That's the first thing I try.
Well, how about the last 4 digits of my phone number? That's easy to remember.
What is it?
It's 1102.
Yeah, I can remember that. That's
Okay.
fine.
Alright, I'm gonna go check in. My head's killing me.
Oh. I don't even know how to use those safes, if I'm honest. Secret compartment. I think I have one of those in my car. Sleeping in jeans? How's that cozy? And your shoes? Just ran towards that man. Dang! That was pretty ballsy. The final tape ends there. Entry number 27 must have been the next morning. At some point, I had to have gone back into the bed and put the camera back on the tripod. The chest camera also stopped recording around the same time. It didn't start again until shortly before I woke up the next day. In the months that I've been watching the tapes from the safe, I've seen how dangerous Alex really is. Looking back on it, he never intended to help me. He probably just wanted the opportunity to tie up another loose end like he did with the others. I'm not going to sit around and let him get away with this anymore. If he's still alive, I'm going to find him. I thought the tapes might show me where he's gone, but they never show him leaving the town near Rosswood Park. Since there's no other choice, I've come to look for either him or a clue as to where he may be now. Or what happened to Jessica. Yesterday, my first day back, I saw this in the downtown area. Bunch of bottles on a tree. Very suspicious. Oh no, you saw Tim. You saw Tim smoking. Tim is in a green shirt, not his brown jacket. Or tan jacket, whatever color you want to think it is. Definitely not suspicious walking around with a camera behind someone. It was Tim, and he seemed to be acting normal. I kept my distance and ended up losing him shortly after this. I'm going to keep a low profile while I try to figure out what he's doing here. I'll upload more entries once something happens, but I don't know how long that will take. Regardless, I'm going to see this through to the end. Entry number 53. After seeing Tim in the downtown area a few months ago, I began to try and figure out why he was here and where I could find him again. This place is pretty far away from where we all lived when Alex was shooting Marble Hornets, so it's a really strange coincidence that I found both Alex and Tim here. The building that I saw Tim come out of was an antique store. But it was in the process of going out of business, so it was usually closed. I had to wait a few weeks for the store to open before I could talk to anyone that worked there.
I was just wondering if you have seen a guy come in here. He's probably about my age. He's got dark hair, sideburns. You know, have you seen anyone in here recently like that?
Yeah, I see a guy that comes in here like that. Sometimes he comes in when he's looking for says he has a doctor's appointment.
Okay. Do you know where he might be going?
Well, I don't know. There's a doctor's office down the street, so he may be
Right down the street?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Not suspicious at all, just answering questions about some random guy. The only doctor's office down the street from there turned out to be a mental health clinic. There's no way anyone inside would tell me if Tim had been there, so all I could think to do was wait outside to see if he might show up. Not sus at all. I've been coming back every day for the past week. You know, that's really creepy, Jay. You're like a stalker right now. Yesterday about 11 a.m.
Hey, Tim. Hey, you're, Tim, right?
Yeah.
It's Jay. Jay, do you remember me at all? You don't?
No.
Okay, well, remember, I helped you, or, like, you helped, you and I both, like, we helped Alex Crayley with the student film Marble Hornets, like, a few years ago. You remember that?
Yeah, kind of. That was kind of a long time ago, wasn't it? What are you doing around here?
Well, you know, I'm glad I ran into you because remember, I told you a while back that I wanted to finish it for him because, you know, I didn't want all his work to go to waste. If you're, you know,
Okay,
if
yeah,
you're still interested in it, we should,
Yeah,
like...
sure. Can we talk about it some other time? Because I'm really late for my doctor's
Oh,
appointment.
yeah, I'll talk to you some other time.
I didn't want to lose track of Tim again, so I just waited outside for him to come back out. That's so weird.
Hey, Tim.
Oh, hey, yeah, sorry. I didn't know you were going to be waiting outside. Otherwise, I would have tried to, like, pick up the pace in there a little bit.
Oh, no, I mean, I wasn't like, wasn't sitting outside waiting on you or anything. I was in the area anyway, so I just figured I'd stop by here real quick and see if I could
You're
catch you on your way
lying.
out.
You're so lying.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. I didn't, like, ask you this before, but is everything okay with you? Like, you doing okay?
Yeah, you know, just work, school, the usual.
Like, I mean, I just saw you going into that clinic, so is everything okay with you?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
you're
I was
doing
just
okay?
having some
It's not
personal
information
issues
you
a few months
asked.
ago, but, you know,
Don't ask this stuff.
everything seems to be going pretty good now.
Okay, so you're doing fine?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you know, about helping finish Alex's project, you know, if you want to,
Sorry,
if you're still interested. Oh, okay.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, sure, I'll be right over. Okay, bye. Sorry, that was work, I gotta go, but you got my number, right?
No, actually, can you give it to me real quick?
Yeah, sure. Or I'll just give me yours and I'll put it in here.
Okay. It's two.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll just give you a call whenever I get off work or something.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk to you then.
Well, that was some progress. That was some progress. Jay can't, like, say he didn't make any progress, I guess. Just stalking. He didn't seem to remember anything else about me, so I decided to keep acting like I need his help to finish Marble Hornets. It's so wrong of you, Jay. It's so wrong. Enter number 15. Since it's what I did when I met with him back in entry number 15, I figured I'd stick with that story. After Tim left, I stayed in the downtown area for a while longer to look around.
Hello.
Hey Jay, it's Tim.
Hey, what's up?
Same old stuff, I guess. Listen, I just remembered this, but I remember Alex had me shoot like some, behind the scenes footage type stuff while we were making that movie, and I think I was supposed to give them back, but I don't think I ever did. So
Okay.
I might still have them lying around somewhere. So if you want me to try and like find those, I'd be more than happy to just give them to you or whatever.
Yeah. If you can find them, I'll take them. I'm sure I can use them for something.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm not entirely sure where they are right now, but if you'll give me a little bit to try and find them, then I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah, just let me know.
All right, cool. I guess I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Bye.
See ya.
Oh, phone conversations are so awkward. Oh, I don't like them. Ugh.
More tapes.
Oh, poor Jay. I thought I was finished with the Marble Hornets tapes, but I guess Tim has a few more. I don't know if they'll be of any use, but I'll take whatever might lead me to some answers. Reminder. Do you remember me? Oh, someone was recording Jay. I have not forgotten. Alright, to the comment section we go. I can just imagine To the Arc scrolling through Facebook, and then suddenly there's a new notification saying Marble Hornets has uploaded a new video, entry number 53, and he's just like, eek, time to scare people again after watching it. I know, do you remember me? I've not forgotten. Maybe since obviously Hoodie was filming, he is talking to Alex. How about he hasn't forgotten how he was betrayed by what I think was his best friend, how he was left for dead, and how he found him in the building too, maybe. Jay is such a stalker, and Tim doesn't see all the red flags. It's the height of a comedy for me. Jay, hey, you don't know me very well, and I haven't talked to you in years, but remember that thing I said I was going to do but ended up just interrogating you, then never contacting you again? Well, I was standing outside your doctor's office. I was just wondering if I could do that again. Oh, go ahead to your appointment. I'll wait. Tim, Ike, cool. See you later. Oh, right, theorizing. Theories, observations, explanations. When Jay is looking through the window of the antique shop in entry number 53, we briefly see a glimpse of someone standing across the street that appears to be hooded. 59. Reminder. A thing that causes someone to remember something. A letter sent to remind someone of an obligation. Image appears at Tim's face, but distorted. It resembles a similar image found in Inquiry. Do you remember me? I haven't not forgotten. The phrase "do you remember me" appears in broadcast. This may be related. Similar descriptions: I know you versus I will always know you. Audio at the end sounds like talking. I don't know what it says. Saying follow up later. Do you remember me? Followed by Tim's face seems to indicate the question is for him. To the Arc / Hoodie is questioning whether he remembers the events of the last few years, and especially if he remembers being Masky. I've not forgotten is referring to the mission to kill Alex, his grudge against him, and all the things that have happened. over the years that Tim no longer remembers. Jay also Jay also appears after he asked the question, so it could be directed at him as well. If once again the reminder is, Jay, for the love of God, hurry up with this investigation. It's been 3 years and Alex still isn't dead. Yikes, this To the Arc might want to look at how many videos he are left in the playlist. Okay. Entry number 54. We're already 38 minutes in and we're on land entry number 54. This is going to be a long one, probably. Tim recently called me saying that he had found his old tapes. He told me to come meet him downtown during his break from work to get them.
Hey.
Hey, Jay. Here's those tapes I was telling you about.
Okay.
So, what's the deal with all this stuff?
What stuff?
You know, the whole pointing your camera at everybody's face.
Oh, I'm just trying to document this whole process of getting all of Alex's stuff back together and finishing this movie for him.
Okay. Are you making some kind of behind-the-scenes feature or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
What are on those tapes?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't able to watch them. I'm not the movie guy, so I don't have a camera that'll play those kind of tapes.
Well, what'd you shoot them on?
Oh, Alex lent me one of his cameras to, keep me out of his hair, I guess, so I wouldn't bother him. I gave the camera back, but not the tapes for some reason, but I guess they're yours now.
All right,
So,
yeah, well,
have fun with them.
thanks again for helping me finish this.
I mean, I'll help however much I can, but I mean, if you couldn't already tell, my work schedule's kind of packed, but I mean, if you really think this movie's worth finishing, then yeah, I guess just give me a call or something.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it's worth finishing, so I'll watch these, I'll call you.
Tim's not even questioning, like, oh, do you have any other actors or anything? He's not even questioning that. I've already begun to watch some new tapes. So far, they consist mainly of behind-the-scenes style footage from when Marble Hornets was being shot. Unsurprisingly, they're all unnumbered and without dates. The following footage is taken from the first one I watched.
Yeah, I got it. Well, that was exciting, I guess is the word.
That was fun.
Oh yeah, pouring rain. Awesome. Have you seen Alex?
Oh, he said he was gonna run home and change shirts because obviously he's kind of soaking right now, but he said he was gonna be back in a little bit, so.
Aren't you taking this car?
Yeah, unless you want to wait for me, you should probably go.
Alright. I'll see you.
See ya.
Well, we don't really have a reason to be here anymore either, since I guess we're done.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think we're just gonna be like wrapping it up back here, so.
I will.
Alright, see ya.
We're here in scenic Tim's apartment, in his music room, complete with box of thing, keyboard,
Making musical masterpiece things with our hands.
ukulele with Tim attachment,
I just learned this song like 2 minutes ago.
another keyboard, complete with beats.
I define song pretty loosely right now because this is atrocious.
Why am I holding the camera?
Because you're the movie guy.
You be the behind the movie guy. A little bit more on topic.
Oh, there's Brian.
What's up, dude?
That's a nice towel you got there.
Oh, thanks.
That's nice.
That's a nice hair you
Oh,
got.
man, my hair always looks good. That's why I'm the star.
But Seth and I have been going over the footage, and I think we have enough now to where we can start putting together our trailer. And I've been thinking about music. I think I want to go more along the acoustic lines. So, do you want to help record some stuff, maybe with the ukulele? Or
I could probably do that. I mean, I got this ukulele like a week ago, so I can't exactly promise that I'd be very good at it, but I can always try.
Well, you have what I assume is some sort of guitar thing.
You can. Is it gonna be like? Is it gonna be like
There's
dark?
gonna be significantly more lighting.
Okay. Well, I also like to be able to see, so I'm gonna go try and find the breaker box. I don't even know where it is. I've never had to use it before. Ow. Nope. Well, never mind.
Oh, there's the operator for a split
Never mind
second.
again. Really hope it's over here. There we go. Great. Power's just off. Good news, guys. We have flashlight.
Oh, dude.
Even better news, guess what's battery powered?
Oh, this day just got so much better. Well, hey, about that acoustic soundtrack, I guess that's the only choice we have now, so,
Jam session.
yeah.
I'm gonna get a good lighting on Alex here.
It looks so dramatic.
First tape ends there. Decay. You caused this. You will never be forgiven. He will lead me to you. Lead me to death. Lead me to the ark. Bunch of numbers. Always watching. Alright, theory time in the comments. Bunch of numbers here. The last entry was kind of wholesome, just the guys hanging out, playing some instruments. Re-entry 54. So proud of Tim for being the only one in the show to actually hold down a job. That's true. The last video was so lighthearted. Tim is such a cutie. Theories, explanations. Decay, the state of process of rotting by decomposition. You cause this, you will never be forgiven. He will lead me to you, lead me to death, lead me to the ark. No choice. Alphanumeric. The creepy red-eyed figure represents the founding member of To the Ark, who is heavily associated with red and eyes, and it has red eyes. If run through a spectrograph, the noise for the final 7 seconds spells out today is your last birthday with 4 circles below it. Alex's birthday is April 4th, as confirmed in entry 37, which is also the day this video was uploaded. The image at the end when the signal plays resembles a distorted green eye. Jay is the only member of Marble Hornets crew with green eyes, as far as I know, but it's probably to symbolize to the Ark the all-seeing eye. Description: end him. The messages in the beginning are overlaid on footage of Alex and all the bad things he's done to the Ark is accusing Alex of causing this. This is all the events of the series. The OP appearing, the operator appearing, the deaths, the disappearances, the memory loss, all of it. He will lead me to you. Jay will lead to the Ark to Alex, or so they think, and they will end him. That's why today is his last birthday. As for how Jay will lead him to the Ark, that is something that I'll leave for later theorizing. Credits to Nightmine on YouTube and Marble Hornets Wikidot for codes, theories, etc. Okay. Entry number 55. The following footage is taken from another one of Tim's tapes. It looks like it takes place near the end of the day's shoot.
Hey Alex, the other day when you were talking about needing abandoned locations for Brian's school, like in the movie, did you ever find anything?
Not yet. The only places around here that are abandoned looking aren't going to let us shoot, so the pickings are kind of slim.
Okay, well the reason that I asked was because there's like this old burnout hospital looking kind of place back where I used to live. That might pass as a school. If you want to go check it out, we can, but it's kind of far away.
Well, does it look like a hospital, or do you really think that it could?
I think it could pass as a school.
Okay. Well, I haven't found anything around here. How far away is kind of far away?
Far enough that we probably need to split gas money.
Fair enough. Well, like I said, since I haven't found anything, I'm willing to give it a shot. Can you do Friday? I'm free all day.
I actually have a doctor's appointment Friday at like 2, but if you can do Saturday, that would be better. We kind of have to make a weekend out of it anyway.
I can do Saturday. Brian, since you're going to have to be there anyway, can you do Saturday too?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, let's shoot for Saturday then, and we'll give it a look.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All you need to do is go stand by that notice sign over there. Yeah. And just look into the pool instantly. And I'm just going to get a shot of you looking at that. All right, that'll be good. Yeah, where you're at is fine. Just lean back and I'll try to head towards the ceiling. Look like you're thinking. This might end up as a B-roll, but I want to get anymore.
Sorry. Hello?
Kind of shot anyway.
Yep, Friday at 2. I'll be there. Just headaches, paranoia, trouble sleeping. I haven't had a full night's sleep in weeks. Well, I've kind of had some history with this kind of thing before, but I'd rather not talk about that over the phone if that's okay. All right, see you then.
Try to keep your phone on top.
Sorry.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Oh boy. Tim mentioned he had a history with his symptoms. They sound similar to what Alex seemed to be experiencing throughout the shooting Marble Hornets. The operator sickness. It's possible that what he's describing could be the early stages of what eventually led to this. Entry number 18. There's only a few of Tim's tapes left. I'm going to finish going through them as soon as I can. for number 56. I'm down to the last couple of Tim's tapes. The following footage is taken from the next to last one that I have.
I almost thought you'd given up on this place since it's been so long since I told you about it.
Yeah, stuff came up.
That happens. We actually gonna be filming anything today?
No, I'm not going to shoot anything without Brian here.
Okay, when's he supposed to get here?
Well, he'll be here tomorrow, and Seth will be here later today.
Alright, so we just kind of doing preliminary location scouting.
Yeah.
Works for me.
We're going to take a wild guess and say that this is it.
Yes, that would be a correct guess. Let's see, if I remember correctly, I think it's 3 floors, a basement, might be able to get up on the roof, so we can just kind of go in and take a look around if you want to.
Yeah, alright.
There's a lot of graffiti on the first floor, so I'm not sure how much of that you'd be able to use. As you can see.
Asbestos, they should be wearing masks. Oh no, Alex, please don't trip and fall.
Yeah, but it's just like an annex. Nothing special. This place is way better.
No, let's go. I want to see it.
Well, I'm kind of not sure if I feel like I'm up to going to another place. If you don't mind.
I do mind, because there is no way this place could pass for a school. I'll just go over there with Seth when he gets here.
Fine with me. Well, you know, compared to the rest of this place, this room doesn't really have a whole lot of graffiti in it. You could probably use it at some point. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're okay with having, like, Nancy Hart's Kevin on the wall or something. So we going upstairs or downstairs?
Let's go up.
Okay, well, stairs that go up are all the way over there, but we can do that.
Definitely not safe. I would not trust walking on that floor. Probably violates every safety code.
Maybe this room down here will be more to your liking. So I'm not exactly sure what you're really looking for, but this new, maybe?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, there has to be some room in this place that you like somewhere. Because this place isn't exactly tiny. I gotta take a leak, hang on. You know, we still haven't been down to the basement yet. There might be some place down there that we could use if you want to head down there. So do you want to...
Jay didn't have a comment on that. Okay, entry number 57. Through a stroke of luck, it seems the last one of Tim's tapes picks up after Alex attacked him. Tim doesn't deserve this. He's such a sweetheart. So Alex attacked Tim before he attacked Brian. That's how Tim probably ended up in the spot where Brian found him. Poor Tim. Freezing cold. Got hit with a pipe. There's flashlights. not why he didn't see you. See? No way he didn't. I mean, if you're running like that, he's gonna hear you. There's so much stuff on the floor. Shh. Cover your mouth. Cover your mouth. How he doesn't hear you. Are you gonna give away your position, Tim? Ooh. What's going on? Ooh, that's bad. There's tape on there. Tim's last tape ends there, yep. The building he went to looks like it's the same one that Alex took Brian to in entry number 51. Well, why did Tim go there? It sounded like he really didn't want to in the previous tape, entry number 56. Was he just trying to hide, or was there some other reason? I assume Alex was there searching for Tim. It looks like he was carrying a pipe heavier than the one he used earlier that day, too. Now that I've gone through all the tapes he gave me, I'm going to get back in touch with Tim. Hopefully he still remembers where this place is and can show it to me himself. Session. One day you will understand. Secrets everywhere. Liars everywhere. Look closely and you will know. See you soon. That said something. Okay. Close by, I see you as always. Poor Tim, all he wanted was to pee. After watching entry 59, Tim is now my new favorite character, other than the little bug who crawled across the ground while the camera was on the ground. Don't mind me, I'm just a bug. You guys do your thing and try not to step on me, please. You don't just hit a man over the head with a metal pipe when he's taking a whiz. Oh, jeez, okay. Okay, so far I have 3 teams. Sunday and Alex, Operator and Alex, correction, sorry. In some way, Operator myths, so I'm not gonna read this. I'm not gonna read that, because it's the Operator. For once, my eardrums are safe from these videos. That black and white footage almost looks like, or is supposed to look like, the hospital before whatever happened there happened. Let's break it down. A classroom filled with children watching some sort of video. Don't know what else there is to say here. We have a tall gentleman dressed in a suit who is observing the class. Along with that, we have text. Look closely and you will know. Perhaps it is describing the man in the suit. Finally, we have the drive up to what looks much like the old hospital's entrance. So the operator may have some kind of teacher at the hospital. Who knows? Okay, here we go. Close by, I see you as always. One day you will understand. Secrets everywhere, liars everywhere. Look closely and you will know. See you soon. He's watching. Close by, I see you as always. One day you will understand that there are secrets everywhere and liars everywhere. Look closely and you will know he's watching. See you soon. Try to arrange the words to make more sense. To the Ark is just excited about the new Spider-Man flick. Not really any theories for this one. Okay. Entry number 58. After finishing Tim's tapes, I went back downtown to talk with him. I decided to continue acting like I wanted his help finishing Alex's movie.
Medication for a couple of weeks now, and I feel like it's actually doing the trick. Normal sleep schedule, like I should be. I mean, I feel like everything's doing okay for once. So I feel like, unless you think the next appointment is really necessary, I feel like I could go for another month or two. Okay, well, same time, same place then, I guess. Alright, bye. Sorry about that, that's my doctor. He calls up every few days to make sure I'm doing alright.
Mm-hmm. Well, are you?
Well, I'm not dead yet, so that's something, I guess.
Okay.
Did you find anything good on those tapes, or could you even play them anymore?
Yeah. I found a few things I could work with on them. A few things I could use. Yeah.
Kind of surprised. I figured it would mostly just be us goofing around most of the time.
There was a lot of that. Yeah.
Well, it kind of figures because that's what the entire shoot was like.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you something about that footage. You mentioned something to Alex about going out to see a abandoned hospital or something to go location scouting, I think, with him.
I think I remember, because he said he was looking for abandoned locations to shoot the movie in, and because I'm from, like, I grew up here, and I know there was an abandoned hospital off past Rosswood Park, but we never went.
You never went there with Alex?
He doesn't remember.
Why didn't you go? Did he just find something else?
Couldn't be bothered, I guess. I mean, you remember him. If it was 10 minutes away from his house, that was too far away, so I can only imagine trying to get him all the way out here.
Yeah. Well, could you maybe show it to me while I'm out here? Because, I gotta, since I'm finishing it for him, I could use it.
I can, but only if you're okay with a little bit of, trespassing.
Well, shooting this thing, or this movie, I've had my fair share of it, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, technically it's trespassing, but they don't really enforce it during the day, so if we went while it was still light out, we shouldn't really have any problems.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to go there at night.
No. I certainly wouldn't want to go there. But, I'm not entirely sure what my work schedule is, but I think I'm off on Friday. Okay. So if you're free on Friday, I feel like we could probably do it then.
Yeah, I'm not really doing much of anything right now, so any day will work for me.
Okay, well, let me run home and check and see what my work schedule is.
Okay.
And I can just give you a call, and we can meet up Friday morning somewhere.
Sounds good.
All right.
Friday. Okay. Got it.
Hope you game ready to walk today.
What?
Said, hope you came ready to walk today.
How far is it in relation to here?
Past those trees, past the railroad tracks, past the field, you know. A little bit of a walk.
Is this as close as we could have parked?
Well, we could have driven right up to the front door if you want to, but, you know, some guy in a pickup truck would have pointed a shotgun at you and told you to turn around, so I figured we could just kind of skip that step.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sound like you come out here a lot.
I've only been out here a couple of times, but this place kind of has a reputation around here. Oh, what do you think? Not bad, huh?
There's too much graffiti on it, I think.
Yeah, the first floor's got a lot, but the upper floors aren't nearly as bad.
On those tapes you gave me, you mentioned another building around here. Where's that?
Really?
Yeah.
Why would I have brought that up?
I don't know, but is there?
Well, yeah, there is, but this one's way better. I mean, you got 3 floors, roof access, basement. I mean, there's really no reason to go over the other one. This should have everything you need.
Let's just go over there and look at it, because I don't think this one's gonna work.
How do you know? You haven't even been inside it yet.
I can just tell that it's not gonna work for the scene that needs to be shot in it. Let's go over the other one. We'll come back around and look at it if the other one's not as good.
Okay, fine. I'm telling you, it's really nothing special. See what I mean? I mean, you barely even know this place is here.
It's the inside that matters anyway.
Well, all that's really inside is hallways and broken glass, but if that's what you want, be my guest.
Definitely hiding something.
What's left of a courtyard over here if you want to use that. You coming?
Yeah. Looks like there's a fire here or something.
And I think that's why they closed it down in the first place, so you can see up here. The paint's a whole lot darker up near the top.
Wait, hold on. You okay?
Yeah, fine, just...
What was that?
I mean, this is a really old building. I'm sure there's junk that falls down around here all the time.
Or someone's there.
Alright, let's keep going.
Alright.
Hold on.
Jay, come on. If we're gonna go check out every little noise, we're gonna be here all day. Well, hallways upon hallways upon hallways. Is this everything you hoped it could be?
It's okay, it's usable, I think.
So what do you need this place so bad for anyway? I mean, is there some kind of abandoned hospital scene or something?
There's an abandoned school scene, yeah. I think this could pass as a school.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you here. I really don't understand why you're going through all this trouble just to finish up this movie, because as far as I remember, even by student film standards, it wasn't particularly good.
He's like smelling bullshit a mile away.
I told you, I just want to finish what Alex started. I hate to see all of his work go to waste.
Well, obviously he didn't care that much, otherwise he would have finished it.
Maybe something came up with him.
What, like him turning into a completely unbearable person to work with?
I don't know, I didn't really know him that well. Hey!
Hoodie!
What are you doing? You probably went out the windows. Come on, this way. Hey, stop! Hey!
I like how he just stood there and waited for Jay.
What the hell was that all about?
Did y'all see that person at the end of the hallway?
Yeah, but people wander around out here all the time, you know, kind of like we're doing right now.
What is this? Some kind of maintenance tunnel. I think he jumped down there.
Well, I'm not going down there, so I say we get out of here. No, Jay! Look, you know that guy that was wandering around might have been a security guard, so he might have called the cops on us. So if you don't mind, I'd rather get out of here before something happens.
I don't have a flashlight.
Well, I don't either, because we did kind of come out here in the morning, and I didn't really expect to have to need one. Can we be done now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just say Tim's hair always looks amazing? Can I just say that? I really like Tim's hair. Like his hair just...
Which way's the front?
His hair looks really
That
good.
way.
You still want to check out in here?
No. Obviously, you don't want to be here anyway.
His attitude shifted real fast, like,
I mean, you can
dang.
still look in there if you want to. You seem to like it better.
I just want to get out of here.
All right.
You can come back another day, but I don't know that I'll be joining you. Look, I don't know what you're up to, but I think I've had enough.
What do you mean what I'm up to?
He smells your
Just trying to finish
bullshit.
Alex's movie for him.
Okay, well, I think I've helped out all that I can then, especially if it involves going out there. I've had enough of that place for a lifetime.
What?
I've had enough of that place for a lifetime.
You said you've only been out there a few times.
Yeah, well, that was enough.
Tim's
Well, at
hiding
least
something.
I know where it is now. I can come out here and shoot some
He's
other
smelling your
time.
bullshit. Mm-mm.
Good luck with that.
Tim didn't say anything else. We got back to our cars and left. He seemed really unnerved the entire time we were in the other building, even though he didn't remember being out there with Alex. The hooded person I saw looks exactly like the one that's appeared in previous entries. Entry number 41. Entry number 45. Seems like he was leading me to that maintenance tunnel. For what? I'm not sure. There could be anything down there. Asking Tim to go back with me probably isn't a good idea, so if I go back to look inside, it'll have to be by myself. Entry number 59.
Tim called me a little while ago and told me to meet him out here to talk about something. He didn't say what it was, but I assume it has something to do with what all happened at the abandoned hospital a few days ago, which didn't really go as well as I hoped it would, even though I don't know how I expected it to go. I don't know what all Tim remembers and what he doesn't remember and what he's lying about remembering and not remembering, but
you've been lying this whole time!
I don't think he's going to be buying my cover story for much longer, and even if he did, it's not really doing much good by this point. So, as nervous as it makes me to do this, I think when he gets here, I'm going to come clean with him and tell him the truth about what all's been going on these past few years. It may make him mad. It may get him on my side. I don't know what's going to happen. But maybe it'll lead to some answers if I'm lucky.
I don't think he'll be on your side.
Alright, that's him. Tim, listen,
Oh!
Shoot the film, you lying piece of... So after our little field trip, I couldn't help but shake this feeling that there was something funny about you. So I do a search for marble hornets, and you want to know what I find?
I was gonna tell you tonight, Tim. I
tonight?
swear.
Tonight? Not last week whenever you dragged me out to that hospital to chase after whoever that guy was? Huh? Not 3 months ago whenever you followed me outside my own doctor's office?
I had to be sure I could trust you. If you've seen the injuries, can you blame me?
There's a lot of things I can blame you for right now, Jay.
What was I supposed to do? Just walk up to you and ask you about it?
So much for the last few years makes so much sense now. I was doing fine. I was getting better, and then... Imagine waking up one morning in the backseat of your car, miles away from home, with blood in your hair, and you have no idea how that happened. Imagine waking up one morning with your leg broken and no memory whatsoever of that happening. Think about that. Imagine not being able to keep a job because you call into work one morning and they say, "Oh, we're sorry. We had to fire you because we haven't heard from you for the last 3 weeks."
Tim.
But then suddenly it stops and I start getting better. And I can hold steady work, and I can function like a normal human being for once in my life. And then suddenly you show up, putting a camera in my face, bringing back old memories like it couldn't possibly have any effect on anybody else. And you're not even trying to fix any of this. All you do is point your camera at every little thing that happens. How does that help anybody?
In case something happens, I want people to know.
Like who? Who the hell is gonna care? What are you trying to gain from all this? I've seen it myself. Alex points a gun at you and your first instinct is to film it, you psychopath.
I'm a psychopath. You really want to call me a psychopath after all this videos?
Shut up! I'm not a psychopath. It's all Alex's fault. Him and whatever that is that follows him around. Somehow they're responsible for me being this way, and you knew about it. You knew about it for 3 years, and you never said a thing.
I mean, isn't that
trying to kill me at any minute?
Isn't that what most people do these days? Is they just like anything happens, and everyone's first instinct is to pull out their phones and start recording, even if it's something bad going on. Like, I forgot, like, there's this YouTuber, and he's a shark biologist, and I think his channel is Shark Bites, and I watched him on occasion, and there was a video he did, I believe, on this guy who was basically completely devoured by a shark, and it is very hard to find the actual footage of that attack. But it is online somewhere. You can find it. If you watch that, I don't know why people would watch that, but people's first instinct, instead of going to try and help this man who is a visual, like in the water, and everyone can see him being eaten by this shark, is to just pull out their cameras and record it. Why is that what we as human beings these days, why is that what we do? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on this tangent, but that's just what this reminded me of. And he's right. You're a psychopath. You're recording and pointing at things to record. Yeah, that's what we do these days.
I just came to you now because I need your help.
Oh, my help? My help with what?
There's this girl, Jessica, and she's disappeared, and I know Alex has something to do with it.
Oh, you do? How do you know that? Who exactly is Jessica, huh? Somebody you met in a hotel once? Somebody you've spoken to for a grand total of twice? How do you have any proof that Alex had anything to do with her disappearing? Because as far as I can tell, she was doing just fine until she met you. Maybe Alex isn't even the problem. Maybe you're the problem.
I don't just need your help with her. I need your help with all of
What
this.
makes you think I want to help you?
What is it you want?
Okay, obviously you're not very good at this, so you can keep looking for whoever this Jessica is, but here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get in our own separate cars, go our own separate ways, go to our own separate homes. I'm gonna try and forget like I ever met you in the first place.
Tim, wait, just listen to me.
No, you listen to me. You can keep making your little detective videos all you want, but do me a favor and stay out of my life.
Mask truth with light. Bunch of numbers, okay. Do not fail. Okay. I love Tim's speech. His character overall was great. I will say though that acting was absolutely fantastic. On point. Chef's kiss. Perfect. I actually thought to myself, if Tim Googles Marble Hornets, Jay's cover is blown, and then it happened. Masky/Tim is actually the hero of Marble Hornets, believe it or not. The reference this video was making is to the fact that the general population of the interwebs is officially involved in this now. Entry 59, which came right before this, and which is what is being referenced here, is the first time there have been indications from the actual characters that all this stuff is on YouTube at all. It can be easy-ish to pretend like this is in an alternate universe and not connected to us before this part, but the fact that Tim found all these videos here and then confronted Jay about them means that he saw what we have been seeing, and we are real people who are on YouTube watching the series. That means that this is happening in this universe. Okay, we're going to ignore this part, because this is not Slendy. This is actually, as we've stated before, this is not Slenderman. This is the Operator, and Hoodie and Masky are not proxies. They are their own things. They're their own people, just as real as each and every one of us. And what's on top of all that, everyone watching the series is almost as involved in all this as Jessica and Amy. We are all accessories to Freaky. In short, shit has officially gone real in more ways than one. As for Tim, I feel bad for him. He was shouting his head off because he's scared shitless, and I don't blame him. Now he knows how he broke his leg, how that blood got in his hair, why he has been having blackouts, and reality is probably a lot scarier than whatever he might have been imagining. On the other hand, Jay has been having almost the same problem. He knows full well that he is what it's like to wake up somewhere he's never been before and not know how he got there. What it's like to have huge chunks of time missing from his memory, and Tim knows that. Again, he threw a fit because that's how he's trying to cope with his fear. I get that, but it's like unfair to act like Jay hasn't had any freaky experiences himself. Oh, and a translation of those numbers at the end would be nice. I know someone in the comments has probably done it, but I'm having trouble finding them, so the number translates to his lies in the dark, giving us truth with light, his lies in the dark. Entry number 60. I decide to return to the abandoned hospital to look around some more. I would have preferred not to go alone, but after what happened with Tim, I didn't have much of a choice. While looking, I think I found the room where the fire Tim mentioned started. Before going to the tunnel, I went to check the room I saw the hooded person come out of. He is a liar. Follow me. So Hoodie's just chilling out, homeless, whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I'm just saying he's just chilling out, living in an asbestos area. See, I don't know if I can give, like, spoilers or anything, because I don't know how many people watching this have already seen Marble Hornets, because I'm surprised at how many people have actually decided to watch these reactions to Marble Hornets. Like, considering, like, how my other videos do, I'm surprised at how many people are actually watching this. Like, it's actually surprising to me. So I'm assuming you guys are enjoying it. I mean, you guys leave quite a bit of likes on it, so. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but I think I know I've said it before, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna react to Everyman Hybrid. I don't know how many people have seen Everyman Hybrid. I know that I don't think it was as popular as Marble Hornets, to be honest. But that's another good one. I think it's long though. But I will react to that one too. If it doesn't do as well, that's fine. But that's one I haven't. The last time I watched Everyman Hybrid was literally the first time I watched it. And I have never rewatched it. And so that will literally be like watching it for the first time because I remember almost nothing from it. But I loved Everyman Hybrid. I loved it so much. Sorry. I said much wrong. You wouldn't see me ever crawling in there or anything. But you definitely need a shower after that. It's a little operator doll. Wire, okay. I feel like it's bad luck to grab that thing. Oh. Oh my god. Since why you weren't even going down there? I don't know how I made it out of that tunnel alive. Everything after finding the medical documents is a complete blur to me. Someone else was in the building while I was down there. I kept hearing footsteps above me. Fortunately, I managed to get out with the medical documents and the doll that were down there. I'm going to take some time to look through everything and try to figure out what to do next. I never want to go back to that place ever again. Oh, entry 60.5. Ooh. We'll have to wait till the next one because this part. Ooh, yeah, we could do 60.5. We could do 60.5. Yeah. I've carefully read through all of the medical documents that were in the tunnel. I'm making this video as a record of the information I have found on them. Operator sickness.
Alright. First of all, some of the information on these forms has been redacted. I don't think that the hospital where these came from is responsible for this. I think whoever left these for me in the tunnel is the one responsible. Because the marker that redacted it looks to be the same thickness as the one that wrote on the folder itself. First form is a pediatric admission profile from 1995. Source of information is listed as Tim's mother. Reason for admission, chief complaint is insomnia, headache, possible disorder. I have no idea what that means. It's really vague. He's listed here on an anticonvulsant as a seizure precaution. Right under it, it says he has a history of falls, which I'm assuming has something to do with seizures. Under pain history assessment, on a scale of 1 to 10, it says his pain is at a 6 from frequent headaches. There's also an emotional barrier to learning. I'm not sure what that could be. Filled out on the same day. It's a pediatric admission assessment. First aid chief complaint.
How did Hoodie get these documents? That's what I want to know. How did he get these documents?
It's the same, headaches, insomnia. And a third one, was it more specific than possible disorder? I don't know. I guess I'll never know. It's been redacted. Down here it says, do you feel safe in your home and are you afraid of anyone? Apparently answered yes at first, but then changed it to no. Alright, under comfort, rest, and sleep, it says he's unable to fall asleep easily, averaging about 4 hours a night. Pain is still listed as a 6 out of 10, it says. Location is the head, duration 2 to 4 hours. Chronic, greater than 6 months. Aggravated by talking, I don't know what that could possibly signify. The next to last page, near the bottom, it makes note that he ran away from home to somethings ago. Could have been days, weeks, months, hours, minutes. I don't know. But it does say that he was found at Rosswood Park. Last page is a fall risk assessment with checks next to confused, disoriented, hallucinating, and combative, and also medical history of syncope, seizures, postural hypotension. Seizures underlined. Next is a delayed therapy communication form from 2002 for a monthly session. Only reason given here is patient or family uncooperative. Everything else that could possibly be of use to me has been redacted. Next is a brief operative progress note. Everything on it is entirely redacted except for the month and day, January 10th, and this symbol, which obviously I've seen many, many times before. Everything else gone, redacted. I'm trying to figure out why this one was in here. Was the person just trying to intimidate me with a symbol, or trying to tell me something? Did Tim have some kind of surgery? And if so, what was it for? I don't know. The last form is a suicide or self-harm assessment tool. Tim scored a 14, which was considered a high risk. It says here, unwilling to contract or unable to contract because of impaired reality testing with hallucinations underlined. Symptoms, hopelessness, anger or rage, and anhedonia, which I looked up and is apparently the inability to experience happiness or pleasure from things. Replies were questionable, so who knows if he was lying about anything on here. And then under all those forms was this picture. It's kind of blurry, but it's of Tim and I the night that Tim found out what all I've been doing without telling him. And this written on the back. I don't remember seeing anyone else out there that night, but of course I wasn't really super aware of my surroundings after being punched in the face. There's nothing else written on the folder itself besides this on the front and this on the back.
Is that supposed to be Maskey's face?
Nothing on the inside here. Nothing really special worth noting about the doll that was down there either. I think that's supposed to be
Maskey's face.
These forms and this picture.
No, it's really shitty, Jay.
All I get.
It's really shitty of you to go and just, like, I get his last name is crossed out and all that stuff, but it's really shitty of you to just go and post a video of all his medical information like that. Like, that's really shitty. He still wasn't his social security number. After reading through everything, it looks like Tim was dealing with this stuff for most of his life. And I might have made it worse. You think, Jay. You think. I'm still not sure what to do from here. I don't like being on my own again like this, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Well, we'll watch this to the arc of the video too. So we learned that black and white is usually associated with Maskey. Let's look at the theories in the comments. Waiting on you. Waiting on Maskey, maybe? You have to remember, though, that Maskey attacked Alex on almost every occasion that him and Jay were in the same room, rather than Jay. Maskey wants to protect him, in my opinion. Think of entry number 52, entry number 35. Maskey runs right past Jay for Alex, entry number 50, leading Jay to the tunnel. The way that I see it, Maskey is just like to the arc. His methods of help are cryptic, but it's help nonetheless. Tim, can I please get a serotonin? Well, now Hoodie's stalking Tim and playing with stop motion again. Probably just a funny coincidence, but I want to share it. Anyway, the operator symbol is the English letters X and O combined. I live in Israel, so in addition to English, I also type in Hebrew, like duh, Referring to the letter's location on my keyboard, the letter X is the equivalent to the Hebrew letter O. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is the equivalent letter to the Hebrew letter, whatever that is. Combining these letters together creates the Hebrew word, that which translates to the word drug in English. I see those pills all the time. I wonder if it means something. Speaking of the operator, my headphones just had a bunch of static in them. What the heck? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I just saw my voice go up to yellow. I hope I didn't yell too bad. Okay, theories and explanations. Observation. Did I get a voicemail from that? Observation. The action or process of observing something or someone carefully or in order to gain information. A remark, statement, or comment based on something one has seen or heard, or noticed. This and entry are the only to the ARC videos that are with all lowercase titles. Entry was taken down and re-uploaded as entry 61. Black and white video indicative on being about masking Tim, obviously, but good to keep in mind. Description waiting on you. Hoodie is waiting on Tim to turn back into Masky. Briefly see the mask over Tim's face at 38. Stop pretending this doesn't concern him. Entry number 60.5 proves it's been haunting Tim his whole life. Get back on board the murdered Alex train. It's obvious from the medical documents that Tim is more involved than we ever suspected, maybe even more so than Alex was, since he seems to have been experiencing the operator's presence since he was very young, if not his entire life. Note, entry number 37 shows Alex's birthday party and the operator appears, but no one seems affected by it. Alex doesn't seem to have a real history with the operator up until the filming of Marble Hornets, which could mean entry number 37 has been altered or that this encounter was unique. Unless Alex and Tim both grew up near Rosswood, which seems to be where the operator likes to hang out, comes from. So maybe both Tim and Alex are in the same boat as far as being affected by the operator their whole lives, but it was worse for Tim. Tim resists the operator while Alex either ignores or embraces it. Alex doesn't seem to exhibit any of the symptoms associated with the operator sickness. He doesn't cough, have an alternate persona, lose his memory, or get sick when operators are around. He is the only one who isn't scared of it. In fact, he actively seeks it out. With all the stigmata imagery associated with Alex, he may be the operator's chosen one. That's why he brought sacrifices in the form of knocking out his friends and leaving them for it to find and infect. What he gets out of this relationship is unclear. Jessica also mentioned having dreams where the operator was watching her as a child, but again showed no signs of knowing anything about it until meeting Jay. So what's going on? Anyway, Jay has been remarking about not wanting to do this alone, so Hoodie, out of the goodness of his heart, is trying to make Tim join the investigation. Well, see how that works out. Alright, so alright, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. We will continue next time with entry number 61. This one was a much longer video. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it and have been enjoying this so far. 'Cause I have been. And hopefully that while I'm out of work, we'll be able to get through this a lot faster and everything. So, yeah. Because now I'll have a lot more time to record, even though I am sick and stuff, and I should be resting. But, nah. I now have time to record. I'm going to take the opportunity to record. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. If you have any thoughts on this, leave them down below. If you've seen this before, leave that down below, like, let me know, I guess. Any comments and likes do help the video get out into the algorithm. It helps more people see it. It helps me out. Subscribing, if you'd like to stick around, it helps grow. English is so hard. Subscribing helps my channel grow, helps me out a ton, and it lets me know that you guys want to grow with me as well. That you want to stick around and that you like my content. Liking also lets me know that too. And commenting your thoughts lets me know that as well. If there's anything you'd like to see in the future, do comment that as well. Anyway, socials will be in the description below. I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever time zone it is for you. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.